Thank you for tuning in. My name is Dominique, and today I will be guiding you through yoga stretches for low back relief. For this particular practice, yoga props are not required. However, you can always use any yoga props that you need to supplement your practice. And before we get started, please remember to honor your body and how it shows up to the mat today, because as we know, every day is different. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment, hit the like button below, and subscribe to my channel. We will get started in a child's pose, so take a few moments and make your way there. As you arrive in child's pose, you face the top of the mat, knees are wide, big toes touch. Arms walk forward, forehead meets the mat. Find length as you press the palms into the mat and reach long through the spine. Pull the glutes back towards the heels and continue to breathe here. Allow the breath to settle as you notice where you are in space. And the invitation is to set an intention for your practice. It could be something as simple as relief, or it could be something more intimate than that. And as you breathe, allow the diaphragm to fill up like a balloon. Long, deep inhales and exhales. Then begin to direct the breath to the low back. So as the body expands on the inhales, imagine that you're finding a little bit more space in the low back. Almost as if you're pushing the low back up towards the ceiling with the inhale. Create that inter-abdominal pressure and that pressure through the pelvic floor. A few more deep inhales and exhales here. And when you're ready, begin to invite in Ujjayi breath, restriction of the back of the throat. And on your next inhale, inhale for a count of 3, 2, 1. Open mouth, let it out. We'll do that again. Inhale for 3, 2, 1, open mouth, let it go. One more time for 3, 2, 1, release out the mouth. Seal the lips, Ujjayi. Begin to lift the heels of the hands so you cupcake the fingers. Lift the forehead off the mat, walk the hands off of the right side of the mat, and then bring the forehead back down. Left side body stretch, even out the shoulders. Pull right hip down towards right heel a little bit more. See if you can walk that left hand over to the right just a tad bit more. Find a little bit more length with the breath. Another full round. Then release back to center. One full round of breath in the center. Then when you're ready, the hands begin to travel off of the left side of mat, seeking a stretch through right side body. Level out the shoulders. 4 full rounds of breath here. Perhaps you find a little bit more length. And after that final round of breath, bring yourself back to center. Heels of the hands meet the earth, so palms are on the mat. Exaggerated roll up into a cat back. So as you slide the hands back underneath the shoulders, dome through the back, then bring the knees closer together. You're in a cat. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze goes up. Exhale, tuck the chin and tailbone, cat back. Flow through cat-cow a few times, your own breath, your own pace. We have about 3 more rounds of cat-cow. Go as slow or as fast as you need. Then once you're done with those 3 rounds, we meet in a neutral tabletop. Once you're in your neutral tabletop, left hand plants, right hand towards the sky. Gaze at right hand, then thread right hand underneath the left, thread the needle. You can walk left hand up towards upper left hand corner of the mat, or stay faming the face. We'll only be here for about another round of breath. Then press through left palm, release, and right hand back to the mat. 2 rounds of cat-cow, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, dome through the back. 1 more time, just like that. Then we'll find a neutral tabletop, right hand plants, left hand up towards the ceiling, gaze up, then thread the needle. We're not here long. 1 more round of breath. And then begin to unwind. Left hand meets the right. Tuck the toes, hips to sky, down dog. Take a few moments to pedal out the feet. You can sway the hips left and right. And then we'll begin to find stillness in down dog the same way that you did in child's pose. Breathe into the low back. Try to find expansion, almost like that low back is pressing up towards the ceiling. Then begin to walk the hands towards the back of the mat. Forward fold at the back of the mat, grab opposite elbows, sway left and right. Just allow yourself to hang heavy, crown of the head towards the earth. You can sway as slow or as fast as it's intentional for you. And a few more sways just like this. Then find stillness, release the hands to the earth, walk the heels and the toes a little bit closer. Then begin to grab behind the calves, bend through the knees, bring the belly towards the top of the thighs, drop the crown of the head to the earth. Knees may have a very generous bend here, that's okay. Continue to breathe. Fill up completely with the breath. Two more full rounds. Breathe into that back body. And when you're finished with that last round, release the hands, straighten through the legs, walk the hands back out, feet back out to neutral position. Inhale, halfway lift, knee. Exhale, fold. Again, halfway lift, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold. This time, bend through the knees, gather energy, come all the way up. Prayer hands to chest, Samastitihi. Inhale, arms sweep up towards the sky. Grab for left wrist with right hand, side bend over towards the right. Inhale, come back to center, switch the grip, exhale to the left. Inhale, back to center. Mini back bend and high mountain. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands out, down dog. Firmly plant through left hand, Right hand reaches back for somewhere on left leg. Gaze underneath the armpit. Find a little bit more length through the back of the legs. You can do that by either bending the knees and flipping the tailbone up, or by pulling the heels a little bit closer to the earth. We'll release the twist. Right hand plants one full round of breath and down dog. Stay here. Then we'll go to the other side. Left hand reaches for somewhere on right leg. Gaze underneath right armpit. Find length. Breathe deep. One more full round. Then we release down dog. This time we will begin to walk towards the top of the mat. Feet meet the hands at the top. We'll find another halfway lift, hands to shins, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, gather energy, come all the way up, high mountain. Stay upright on the exhale, left arm in front and right arm behind, standing T-twist. Inhale, arms back up, high mountain. Exhale, other side, right arm in front, left arm behind. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step it back to a plank. Then bring the knees to the earth, untuck the toes. Bend through the elbows, chin, chest meet the earth, slither through to a low cobra. Lower the forehead to the mat. Inhale this time for a high cobra. Then press it back, child's pose. Cupcake the fingers, find more length through low back. Imagine that you're pulling the spine in either direction to create length. Then hands to the earth, lift the hips, tuck the toes, down dog. Inhale to lift right leg. Right knee to nose, then step it through for a low crescent lunge. Left knee drops, untuck left toes. Inhale to bring yourself up. Exhale to settle. Inhale here with arms overhead. Exhale, prayer hands to chest. Inhale here. Stay upright. Exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Exhale towards the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale towards the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. This time we bind. Left elbow outside of right knee. Find some length. Continue to breathe into that low back. Create space. One more full round of breath. Then release the twist, hands to the earth, tuck left toes, lift left knee, drag till you can lift, standing split. Then left foot meets the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands release. Inhale, gather energy, come all the way up. We'll go right back down on the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth, step it back to a plank. The knees, chin, chest, slither through, high cobra. We'll go straight to down dog. This time, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Left leg lifts, left knee to nose. Bring it through, low crescent, right knee to the earth, untuck right toes. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale to settle. Inhale, find length. Exhale, prayer hands to chest. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to twist towards the left. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale one more time before we bind. Inhale back to center. This time on the exhale, find the bind. Right elbow outside of left knee. Gaze can be straight or towards the ceiling. Hold here. Breathe into that low back. Find a little bit more space. And then we'll release the twist. Hands to the earth. Tuck right toes. Lift right knee. Rock into a standing split. Then right foot meets the left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands release. Inhale, gather energy, come all the way up. Exhale brings you right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step it back to a plank, then right into a tabletop. Drop the knees. Extend left leg back so that left ball of the foot is on the earth. Press through the heel. Then in one fluid movement, spin that right foot out. Open up to the left. Then extend that left arm over the head. We're in a supported side plank. Find length. Then find a little bit of a mini back bend here. Inhale. Exhale, bend through the elbow. Inhale, extend through the arm. Then bring left hand to the earth, back to where we started. Then bring left knee in. Straight to the other side. Extend right leg out, press through the heel. Then open up, spin towards the right hand towards the sky, then overhead in supported side plank. Find a little bit of a mini back bend. Inhale with right arm overhead. Exhale, bend through the elbow. Inhale, extend. We'll hold here. Then when you're ready, close it out. And right knee meets the left. Begin to sit back on the heels, drag the hands back. And then we'll just shift the legs over to one side or the other. Make sure you land in the middle of your mat and extend through both legs. Bend at left knee. Left foot comes inside of right leg. Then begin to bring that right foot off of the right side of the mat. So you may have to walk that left foot back in towards right thigh. Find integrity through the spine. Inhale, arms overhead. On the exhale, begin to side bend towards the right and grab for right foot if you can reach it, or right ankle, left arm over the head. Try to stack the shoulders. Find length all through the side body. Continue to breathe here. And then you have the option to stay with an open chest, or if you want to explore a different movement, begin to close the chest towards right leg and reach left hand for right foot. So there's two options there, whichever feels better for you. The second option is a little bit more intense, so take what you need, nothing more. One more full round of breath wherever you are. And then if you closed the shoulders, begin to open them back up to where we started. Begin to release right hand, left hand to the earth behind you. Lift the hips to the sky, rinse it out. And then we'll lower the hips back down. We'll switch right to the other side. So right foot in, left leg out. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Side bend towards the left. Find the grasp. Open the shoulders. Allow them to stack. Find length from the low back all the way up through the side of the torso. And then it's your choice to stay here or close it out towards left leg. Deep inhales and exhales. One more full round of breath wherever you are. And then if you chose to close it out, open it back up to where we started. Right hand overhead, Release left hand, right hand to the earth behind. Lift the hips, rinse it out. And then we'll release the glutes back to the earth. So since right knee is already bent, we're going to keep it bent as we move into a Lord of the Fish. So a full Lord of the Fish will have left leg over the right. If for some reason this does not feel good for you and your body, just extend through right leg and we'll still bend that left for left to be over the right. So there's two options for you. Go ahead and make your way there. Then find integrity through the spine. Left arm wraps around left leg, right arm to the earth. So this is an open twist. Gaze beyond right shoulder. Two more full rounds of breath in your open twist. And we're going to move to the other side. So begin to make your way back to center. So shoulders are framing the top of the mat. Legs stay exactly where they are. Right arm is going to wrap over left leg, left arm to the sky, and then bring it behind you. And then you could always adjust right arm where you need. I personally like this grip. Some people like to use a little bit more tension with the elbow against the knee. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. Two more full rounds of breath. You can even play around with the transition of the two grips. Then we'll release back to center. Extend through the legs, arms up towards the sky, hinge at the hips, then fold over the legs. Deep inhales and exhales here. And slowly release. We'll move to the other side. So your choice of a half or a full Lord of the Fish. This time, left leg is underneath the right. Right knee is going to be bent. We'll start with the open twist. So right arm around right knee, left hand to the earth behind, gaze beyond left shoulder. Continue to breathe here for a few rounds. And then slowly begin to release the open twist back towards the top of the mat, and we'll move to the other side. Find your grip with left arm. Right arm is on the earth behind. Gaze beyond right shoulder. Deep inhales and exhales. Direct the breath to the low back. One more full round. Then slowly release. Both knees will bend. Soles of the feet are on the earth. Arms alongside the body. Tuck the chin, dome through the back. Roll your back body onto the earth and bring the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Rock left and right. We'll do an inverted child's pose or a supine child's pose. So open the knees, big toes touch, the same as if your shins were on the mat. You can use the hands to pull those knees a little bit closer to the armpits. Then begin to make your way into a happy baby. Any grip that works for you, ankles, blades of the feet, or the toes. Then bring the knees back into the chest. Right knee stays in, left leg extends out onto the mat, flex through the feet. Supine twist, right arm opens, right knee towards the left, gazes to the right. At this time, you can let go of the Ujjayi breath if you haven't already done so. Perhaps you call your intention back to the mind's eye. Continue to breathe here. Only 2 more rounds of breath on this side. Then bring that right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze as you release the twist. Left knee joins. You can find that inverted child's pose again or a happy baby, your choice. Then both knees into the chest. This time left knee stays in, right leg extends out. Flex through both feet. Pull that left knee closer to the chest. Then supine twist, open up left arm, gaze to the left. Eyes may close or gaze softens. Allow yourself to surrender in this posture. Both shoulder blades are still on the mat. 2 more full rounds of breath in this supine twist. Then release the twist, left knee into the chest, right knee into the chest. Give them a squeeze. 1 more opportunity for an inverted child's or for a happy baby. Take whatever is more intuitive to you. Then soles of the feet together, diamond shape with the legs, Supta Konasana, arms alongside the body. You're welcome to close out practice in this shape or to pause and remain here for as long as it feels good for you. Then whenever you're ready for final Shavasana, extend one leg and then the other. Take any adjustments of the hips, the shoulders, anything that you need to find rest for the next few moments. And as always, you can pause the video and remain here for as long as it serves you. Whenever you're ready to progress, wiggle the toes, the fingers, roll through the wrists and the ankles. Feet together, arms extend overhead. Knees into the chest, give them a squeeze. And then begin to make your way into a seat. And find a seated position to close out practice. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, prayer hands to chest, Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Namaste.